Hi, my name is Melvin Isaac. I'm at the it's a show event with the Fulton Art Fair. It's on Fulton Street between Waverly and Washington. I believe it's the 360. So it's on Fulton Street and it's on a Saturday, which is today. So I'm here with a lot of my other artists, and what I'm doing now is it's sort of like a pop-up exhibit for me. And it's really exciting because the art that I've created to tell you about is my pop-up art. It's a series of art which I'm starting out right now. And the way it goes, I have this is the Mayflower slave ship, and it's taken my ancestors from the continent of Africa and making them out of slaves and put them on a ship and then import them to America. So that's what I'm showing at first, but it's a series of art work that I want to be talking about. The one that's over here is, as you remember, it was the George Floyd. And the George Floyd, even though we was all inside the house and we was all locked up, but because of the George Floyd happened, the incident, a lot of young people, different ethnicity, different nationality, different everything, a lot of young people came out because they said enough is enough. And this paint right here represents this. There's a teacher teaching the students about what happened. And that exploited the Black Lives Movement. They came out because of that, and they marched throughout the whole country, the nation, worldwide. And this uprupted the electrical system where we got Biden into the office. So this is vital right here. This is very important, this paint right here, where we should never, never forget what happened. Politics, but it's real. The young people, I take my hat off to them because those are the ones that made this whole thing turned around, and they got us Biden as president. So the other painting that I'm doing here that I noticed is right here. It's called, I did this painting right here, and it's called Reaching Out. And it's abstract. It's a hand right here holding another hand, and it's reaching out because at that particular time that I was doing this painting, it was being cooped up in the house because of the corona. The corona had devastated the whole world. It devastated me. I thought that was it. I really believed that the world it was about to end because there was no vaccine for it. It was no nothing. The only thing that helped us was the nurses. We was inside the house. People was dying because of the corona. So that's why I draw that picture right there, because I was reaching out for help. The last one right here is the boy reading a book. And this is a very, very important picture to especially a lot of young kids, because when you get into a situation where you stop reading and you can't exploit your mind, and the reading keeps you focused into a whole different world, and it educates you as well. So this boy right here is reading a lot of different books because he want to be focused and he want to be somebody, and it tells stories about your reading, who you reading about, different novels. So that's why I did this one right here. He's in the woods somewhere, away from everybody, if you notice it, and he's reading. So that is my pop-up interview or my story, because every artist have a story, and this is my story. This is my first story for this particular event that I'm doing, and I'm so happy. I'm excited. I'm inspired by all of my other artists that's over here that's sharing their stories, talking about their art, selling their art, and talking to other customers, people that's in the neighborhood, and this neighborhood right here. So thank you again for listening to me. And you will see more of me, of my pop-up. Like I said, this is my first pop-up that I'm doing, that I will be going to different neighborhoods. And in the neighborhood, I'm going to educate all the people about our history, our culture, their journey, our ancestors' journey of what happened to us, what happened to them, how they was forced from the continent of Africa and made out of slaves, and all the rest of the stuff they went through. And the crazy thing is, when I thought about that, is that we went through so much, but we became president of the United States. Ain't that something? We elevated. So this is our story, this is my story, and this is your story as well. Thank you very much.